Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Maccabee from GMS, Colorado, coming at you with another lesson. I would like to first and foremost give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. I would like to give double honors unto the elders of GMS who taught us this word and all the true leaders of Israel, whether you can accept that or not. I would also like to give a sincere shalom to all the Akim out there who are pushing this word in truth and sincerity, most certainly Israel, as well as the scattered elect to the four winds, to the Akim who the prophecy of the speckled bird applies to, who may not look like Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but their father goes back to the seed line of Israel. To you, as well as the sincere and few Akwath who are out there listening and learning, and to the friends of the prophets, to you I say shalom. Okay, just kind of have a simple, quick lesson I was going to try to get into, man. Just on some of the things to come, man. You know, because not only are we going to experience the great famine of the word, and the word being taken away from us as Israelites, or access of the word, like we have it now, the ability to watch brothers' videos, to get deep and sincere breakdowns from the elders, get them while they're hot, man. Get them while they're available, I should say, because we are going to experience a great famine of the word. And let me get that in the scripture real quick. Salakia, I was on the phone with the elder real quick. But like I was saying, man, you know, we're about to go through this great famine in Babylon, man, and it's going to consist of not only, you know, an actual famine with the shortage of bread, but you know, this word, man. As Esau's taking steps to make it more complicated for brothers to direct their channels and use outlets to get this word out, man. Esau's starting to pull videos and you know, look for headlines and titles to pull and deem offensive, and what is offensive and what's not offensive for children, and this, that, and the next. You know, of course, as they promote homosexuality and transsexuality and bestiality and pedophilia in Babylon and in America, and push to legalize it, they want to shut down the word. Salak, the brothers having a conversation. And let me get into this here. You know, this is Amos. I'm going to jump to Amos. This is Amos 8. I'm just going to hit 8 and 11, okay? Amos 8 and 11, and it reads, "Behold, the days cometh, saith Yahweh, that I will send famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but the hearing of the words of Yahweh." Okay, they shall wander from sea to sea, from north, even the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and they shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint of thirst. All right, basically getting at, man, that the day's going to come where, you know, the access that you have to this word, being that you're a brother in this fold or outside of it, you will no longer have it. And in that time, man, you know, that's when a lot of people that have been on the fence or hot and cold, they're gonna fall out of this thing, fall out or come to, because if you don't have that oil, you know, if you don't have the oil, or you didn't store up the oil, like the prophecy of the virgins that stored their oil, you won't be able to, you know, you won't be able to navigate your way through this thing, man. Okay, and you will be to the punishments of Yahweh, man. Okay, because you won't know what to do in that time. And here, we're gonna go get that real quick. I think it's Isaiah 33, but we'll look for it like this here. Oh, Salak. Stability. Khan. And this is Isaiah 33 and 6, and it reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." All right, and if you know, and you know, brothers who have read and searched the scriptures, you know that a healthy fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. Okay, so the wisdom and knowledge and the stability of the times will come through the knowledge and understanding that, you know, you've stored up that oil to through the dark times to come, man. Because when this famine of the word hits, and they no longer allow you to push out the videos, especially the daily exhortation that the elders provide, you know, you'll be cut off from that lifeline, man. You know, you'll be basically cast out to sea out on your own, in your own ship, you know, and you'll have to navigate those waters, man. You're gonna have to navigate the deep waters, which we've, you know, been fortunate to have basically a life jacket and the life of the elders into this information. And when it's gone, man, it's gonna be on you. Okay. Um, Let me get a couple more here come to mind. Just speaking, because not only is the famine, you know, going to be a spiritual famine. There's going to be real famine too, man. As Babylon is winding down and coming to a close, she's got a couple scriptures here to go ahead and push her along. You know, Lord willing, that Yahweh speeds up the destruction of this place, man, because it's getting difficult to bear the bullshit in Babylon as it is now. Can only imagine how much worse it has to get before we can get the hell up out of here, man. Salakia, bear with me 1 second. Jump to Psalms real quick. This Psalms 33 and 19. Con. This, yeah. This is Psalms 33 and 18, and it reads, "Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy." All right, and we're all prisoners of hope, prisoners of faith, man, that Yahweh will give us mercy, man. We're undeserving of that mercy, of course. You know, we're all worthy of death. None of us are greater than the master, and if we have to suffer that death, you should take it willingly, man. Okay? But at the end of the day, the eye is upon the one. And I'm going to tell you now that Esau, Edom, and the heathen, they do not fear Yahweh the way that the Israelites do. And actually, 2/3 of the nation of Israel don't fear Yahweh. All right, it's only the 1/3 and the elect fear Yahweh Shai, or fear Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, the rest of the world, they give Yahweh no credence, man. They give Yahweh no heed. They do not heed to the word of the Most High. They heed to the word of themselves, man. Okay, they follow their own path. They eat abominable things. You know, they're fixing to celebrate these wicked holidays as we enter into this, you know, American holiday season. They partake in this bullshit that is Babylon, man. Not that I'm saying, you know, if you can't go, I know some brothers don't have a choice, you'll be dragged along to these things, but you know, keep in mind, man, that Yahweh is not with these people, man. He's not with this place, and neither should you be. You know, harmless as a dove, but wise as a serpent, man. You know, move accordingly. You know, it's time for brothers to be getting into that mode, man. It's time for brothers to be locking in the spirit. You know, not that I'm not the most zealous brother amongst the lot, but I do understand the prophecies, man. I do see what's going on out here, you know, as well as many of the other brothers see and must heed to, man. Because at the end of the day, you know, if you're a part of this fold, you do fear Yahweh, man. It's time to gird up your loins and ride for the Lord, man. Okay, I'm gonna read down to 19. Psalms 33 and 19. Okay. And it reads, "To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield." Okay. For our heart and our minds shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us accordingly as we hope in thee. Once again, man, we're prisoners to hope, man. All right. We don't get out of this without Yahweh. You could play this scenario out. You could play out whatever scenario you want. You could play out the World War III scenario. You could play out the famine scenario, the pest, the violence, the unrest and duress among men, the violence that will take place amongst men. You can play it out however you want to, man. Without Yahweh, without Yahweh Shai, we don't stand a chance. All right, we don't stand a snowball's chance in hell, man. Okay, just as to you to reference, you know what I mean. I understand that hell is a condition where we are currently, but that you know what I'm saying. We don't stand a chance, man. We don't stand, a snowball on the hot concrete, man. We don't stand a chance without Yahweh, man. Without Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, there's no way that we win. Okay, as the book is written, we've already won. But if you remove Yahweh from the equation, we don't win. There's no way we could win. Esau would have us in division and reaper, man. All right, they would destroy this place and themselves. So, we need divine intervention for us to get the hell up out of here. There's no other way for it to happen. There's no other way to set the world in order without Yahweh, man. Without Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. There's no way. We don't get out of it, man. All right. Khan, Salakia. Let me get this next one real quick. Jump to this real quick. 20 and I think I'm looking for 9. Is this what I was looking for? Khan. Salakia. I'm gonna start at about 7. This is 2 Chronicles 2 and 20. Art not thou our Yahweh, who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land before thy people Israel, and gavest to the seed of Abraham thy friend forever? Okay. And they dwelt therein and have built the sanctuary, therefore, for thy name, saying, if when evil cometh upon us, as the sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house and in thy presence, for thy name is in this house, all right, in the house of Israel, man. Yahweh's name is powerful, man. Knowing the name and understanding the name is a crucial key to salvation, man. All right, not calling on these other names and other entities, man. Okay, we are the sons of Yahweh, man. So we have to call upon our Father in our time of trouble, man, and to cry unto thee in our affliction. Then thou wilt hear and help. All right. Let me jump out of there. Go back to Psalms real quick. I hit 37. Con 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine. They shall be satisfied, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume unto the smoke. Salakia. They shall consume into smoke shall they consume away. All right. And Con, I think I was gonna hit part of this in a different lesson anyway, but that's all right. But why not? Why not read it anyway? The wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as blessed of him inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. All right, and that's really what what's gonna happen here, man. All right, in the time of trouble, in Jacob's trouble, if the Lord is dealing with you and you calling upon the name of the Lord, okay, if you have the faith that everything is going to, what is the Lord promise, man? Because the Lord is not, he's not slack in what he says and promises, man. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied, okay? But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. All right. The Most High gonna get rid of these niggas, man. And and he's gonna provide you the bread and what you need to be sustained, man. Did he not do it for Ezekiel? Did he not do it for Jeremiah, dropping the ravens on the ground? Okay, the Most High, he does what he says he's gonna do, man. Okay, and you gotta have the faith to understand that. All right. Um, I'm gonna just read it again, just to hammer it home a little bit. It's down at 21 now. The wicked borroweth and pay not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for Yahweh upholdeth him with his hand. Man, Yahweh's gonna pluck us up as many times as he wants to, man. It's not up to any man whatsoever you in these times, man. All right. If your faith in Yahweh, if your faith is enough for Yahweh and he's dealing with you, you're gonna be good. Plain and simple, man. All right, because these times that are coming to try, man, and to prove that this famine is coming, brothers, I was actually showing a picture at the beginning of the video. Brothers have been posting stuff like that in the chat all week long, man. About, there's no lettuce, there's no romaine lettuce to be used at restaurants. There's no to be used at major burger joints, man. Okay, and they're apologizing for this. There's a shortage of food, man. There's even a shortage of turkeys. The Akim was speaking on, man. That the congregation was speaking on, I should say. There's a shortage of turkeys in America, so not everybody gonna be making turkey this year for their Thanksgiving, man. Okay, the Most High is against this place, and He's taking it down. Okay. See if we can squeeze one more in here, man. See what Jeremiah. I got some Jeremiah written down here. Let's see. All right. Shalakia, brothers. Khan. This is Jeremiah 16:4. Just some of the things concerning what has happened and what will happen again, man. Okay. Speaking on famine. And they shall die grievous deaths. They shall be not lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine. And their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. All right, and this is what's coming to at the end of this famine and sword and at the end of these curses, these plagues that are going to come upon the earth. All right, this is the end result, man. You're going to be wiped out. People are going to be wiped out, man. You're going to be stepping over bodies of dehydrated and starved corpses, man. And there'll be food for the beasts of the earth and the birds in the sky. Is what's being said, okay? And that's still to come. But it is fast approaching. All right, like we said, knowledge and stability. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times, man. The understanding that this is coming. All right, the understanding of who to call on when you experience these things. Okay. And let me just get this 14 and 15 real quick. Therefore, this is Jeremiah 14 and 15. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, I sent them not. All right. And this is a past thing he's saying. Yet they say sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. Speaking on, man, you got these pastors in the churches saying, this ain't gonna happen. This isn't gonna happen. But now, in this time, you've got the prophets of the Lord in the streets prophesying that this is gonna happen. And you still got these pastors in these churches and facilities and organizations preaching against the idea that the Most High is going to destroy the earth, preaching against the idea that the Most High is going to scorch the earth with with fire and brimstone through nuclear destruction and nuclear warfare, and going to cause mass amounts of bloodshed through famine, pestilence, race riots, and etc. Man, okay. World War III being the end all be all. When them nukes go up, it's a wrap. As the commercial depicts, the new Foot Locker commercial depicts. Hey man, the salvation that we receive will be beyond you niggas, man. Wisdom 5:1. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. As it reads. Okay? And with that, I hope that this lesson was edifying. May the Most High preserve the elect of Israel and preserve the brothers who are pushing and doing this work in truth and sincerity to the end. Endure like good soldiers, brother. 2 Timothy's 2, as 2 Timothy's 2 and 1 through 3 acknowledges. I hope, like I said, I hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rukakadash. I'd like to also give double honors unto the elders of GMS who taught us this word, and are the true leaders of Israel, whether you can accept that or not. And shalom to all the Akim out there listening, learning, pushing this word to the four corners and the four winds of the earth. To you I say shalom. Shalom and abad kabal.